Well guys, it's Kieran of Killigazer HD here, and welcome back to Around the World. Today we face off against Go Ahead Eagles in the Eredivisie. Now, big news, first off, we have qualified to go into the next round of the Europa League. Our group, we've gone through. I don't know why I clicked on that. We are through after 5 games, 10 points, 3 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. Racing Club Lens are in second with 7 points, and Espanyol behind them with 6 points. So it's either Espanyol and RC Lens that will be coming up with me. I hope it's RC Lens, because I mean, I love the club, man, they're so good. But we're not here to talk about Europa League. Well, we are, because we've got one Europa League game to talk about. But first off, we beat Ajax 2-0. What a win this was in the first game. Sanchez and Renatio Tapia with the goals. Sadrach got a penalty and missed it in the 63rd minute, but we absolutely killed Ajax in this game. They are a different side to what they were last season, where they were champions. They're a completely different side. We dominated this game. The penalty was given after, I think it was a handball, I believe, and Sanchez's header from corner was very nice indeed after we beat Ajax 2-0. In the next game, we snuck away with a win against VVV. Now, you might say, snuck away, how'd you do that? Well, we didn't score to the 79th minute. Serge Gnabry scored, and then Mosquito got a brace on the 85th minute and the 91st minute. Well, we didn't actually play this well. We didn't play well at all. I think the scoreline flatters us very much so indeed. We didn't play well. But I'm going to be honest, it was nice to get a win. In the next game, we were at home to Lokomotiv Moscow, and we won. No, we drew, sorry, 1-1. What I'm talking about. Mosquito on the 25th minute scored for us, and Rivaldo Coetzee scored in the 45th minute to give them the point. We got a couple of injuries in this game, Luciano, Nasinha, and Juan Ramirez, which we will speak about shortly. Now, this next game is hilarious to me. We won 4-0 against the Skrasgap, but we got a hat-trick for Yasser and Ayob. All 3 were penalties. I know, it's amazing to me. And none of the penalties that were given were like sending Austin. Nope, no yellow cards, nothing. We got 3 penalties and we scored them all. Ayob scored in the 7th minute of a penalty, and then Daniel Sinot scored in the 30th minute. Then no goals at all. And then we got a penalty in the 90th minute, but Ayob scored to make it 3-0. And then we got a penalty in the minute after that. We got a penalty in the 91st minute, and we scored it. It was a fantastic game for Yasser and Ayob. We got a hat-trick for the first time, I believe, in his career. And in the final game, we were away from home to AZ Alkmaar, which we won 2-1. They actually started the game off quite well, AZ Alkmaar. Boki or something like that. He scored in the 52nd minute to make it 1-0 to AZ Alkmaar. But Gnabry scored insta highlight. A very lovely work goal with passing play was fantastic. And then Gnabry cut inside, put it past the keeper to make it 1-1. And Sanchez scored a header to make it 2-1. It was a fantastic game. But let's go speak about some injuries that we have. So Tony Van Helner is out for 8 to 10 days of Australian wits, and Luciano Narcigne, yep, he's out for 2 to 5 days. He won't be playing this game. We're actually quite low on fitness as well. Strom's knackered, so is Tapia, Sanchez, Bedland. All these players are quite knackered indeed, so we're going to have to play a second string side for this game. So this is how the table is looking right now then. Vitesse is top of the table with 38 points. What am I talking about? 11 wins, 5 draws, 0 losses. We are currently in 5th. We've jumped that table from 9th to 5th after a very good run of form lately, with 8 wins, 4 draws and 3 losses. 4 of those wins were in this last session before we got to the game. So AZ Alkmaar, Skrasgap, VVV and Ajax, we all beat them in the between this episode and the last episode, which is fantastic for me. I'm very happy. We have one signing to speak about. I've signed a player who is basically here for 6 months for me. I mean, if he wants to stay, he can stay. Christian Genter, he joins us from Frankfurt in the German 2nd division, the Bundesliga 2, for 1.6 million. He's 33 years old, yes, 33 years old, and FC Centella are very much not happy with this, I guess, because, you know, they are very much a team that likes to build up a youth facility kind of team. You know, they love a lot of young players. But we signed Christian Gentner. Now, the reason I signed him is because he's 33 years old and his stats are phenomenal for a side like FC Twente. He can be a fantastic little defensive midfielder for us, and he can probably be the first choice for like a year, maybe behind Tapia. He's fantastic. He plays for Frankfurt in the 2nd division. He's doing really well for them, and I think he's a fantastic signing for the club. So, most appearances for the club is Tapia with 20 appearances, but he will not be playing today because he's knackered. Most goals, Mosquito with 10 goals in 13 appearances, and most assists, Juan Ramirez with 8. Highest average rating, I'm going to say it's Ruben Ligon with 7.52, but Michael Strom has been fantastic. He's injured today. Well, he's not injured, he's ineligible. And because I think he was played because he played a reserve game, and he has 68 conditioning, so I don't think he'll be playing anyway. But let's get into this game against Go Ahead Eagles and see if we can pick up a win away from home. So the team we're going to go to then is Sam Johnson in goal, Caleb Smith at right back, Diego Vasquez at left back, Smolders and Nieto starting at the centre back, Ayob is the ball winning midfielder, Natuli and Shadrach we'll be playing as our midfielders. We have Daniel Sinnott on the left, Stephen Thomas on the right, and Alan Pulido starts up front. And on the bench today, we have Axel Werner, Ruben Ligion, Omar Sanchez on 85 fitness. Not very good, is it? Samuel Soprien is on the bench for the first time in a little while. He's been our starting left back for most of the season. He just misses out because his fitness is a tiny bit low. I'm not risking him. We have Rakik Haji on the bench as well, and Juan Ramirez on 85 fitness. Mosquito's there as well. Varhena misses out due to injury. Bejlan due to fitness. Ganabry and Narsigne fitness as well. All fitness. So, the Go Ahead Eagles side, they've got Vadinho up front with Royer. They have Labile, Pelayo, El Macrini, Salamans on the right midfield spot there, Schneck, Camigolano, Gonzalez and Safani, and Buric as a goalkeeper. On the bench they have Spekenlink, I don't know, Van Koosveld, Jesse, Amavor, Mertens, Van Newland, and Van der Weg. We're going to look at Pelayo, the number 43. He's unhappy. Why is he unhappy at the club? He wants the chance in the first. Well, he's getting a chance today against us. Pelayo, 57k. He's decent net as well. He's not doing too well. 4 appearances for the club. He joins on a free from Elche Ilicitano in the second division in Spain, second division B3. We'll look at Vadinho as well, the number 9, the Brazilian striker, no appearances for the internationals, and he's doing quite well for them so far. He joined them from Nagio Salts. He's been very much a journeyman, hasn't he? Look at how many clubs he's been to. But let's get to this game then and see if we can pick up a win. We kick off this game away from home against Go Ahead Eagles. I love the name of their club, it's so cool. Can we pick up a win anyway? I'd love it if we could, because that means we go up to 4th. We got a free kick here. Ayob with the free kick, Buric with a save after a deflection off the wall. Thomas on the right hand side. Running down the right hand side, look at him go, he's so good. Stephen Thomas is going to whip in the ball to Pulido, oh mate, you should be scoring that. Caleb Smith puts it to Ayob, he puts it to Shadrach, back to Ayob, gets tackled by Anne Macrini, Pulido to Thomas, and it goes wide. Caleb Smith on the ball to Ayob, Shadrach now, he whips it to the right hand side to Caleb Smith, the American whips it into Stephen Thomas with a save, with a shot, and Buric saves the ball. And it's going to be whipped in by a corner for Ayob, who whips it in, going to be cleared, Pulido put it back to Shadrach, puts it to Caleb Smith, okay, puts it to Ayob. To Thomas, who gets tackled by Macrini. He's going to go as far as Roy for Go Ahead Eagles. Go Ahead Eagles have a big chance here to break. Will he whip in the ball? He puts in the ball to Bellio, who puts it... Oh my word, that was close. Roy with the ball. Roy Carroll? Roy Keane? I don't know. And Tully tries to get tackled in. Labile with the ball to Vadinho. The Brazilian passes it off to Roy. Roy Keane. Roy Carroll. Roy from Coronation Street, I don't know anymore. Roy with the ball, Roy Vadinho. Oh my word, what a fantastic save by Sam Johnson. Schneck on the ball now. Puts it down the left hand side to the bill, whips it into Vadinho, goes nothing happening. Roy with the free kick, Sam Johnson with the save. And it's half time and it's 0-0. I'm not happy. We're going to go in aggressive and say I'm not happy so far. We're going to make a change as well. We're going to make our first change of the game with 73 fitness. Mr. Where is he? I've lost him. I've lost him. I could not see him for the life of me. He's going to go off for Haji, and then Haji's going to be replaced by Shadrach, and Shadrach is going to have to do the job in the ball with a midfielder spot. Actually, no, we're going to put him in the middle, and then we'll have 3 midfielders. We're going to go over the 4-3-3 wide. See if that would make any difference. We're going to go attacking as well. See if that will make a difference as well. Let's get into the second half and see if we can get a goal. Schneck with the throw-in, puts it to Vadinho. Back to Schneck. He puts it on the defense to Peleo, Macrini to Roy, Carroll, Fanny! Oh my word. Go Ahead Eagles are getting very close here. We're not doing well. Smith with the frame. Gets it to Thomas on the right hand side. Get past this man to Alan Pulido, who gets tackled. Stephen Thomas on the ball to Haji, who's just come on off the bench. Shadrach on the ball. Macrini tackles him. We're not playing well in this game at all. Go Ahead Eagles are doing much better than us, and it's disappointing. Smith with a fantastic challenge. Smith puts it to Johnston. You better not mess this up, mate. Nieto on the ball. Puts it to Johnston. My God, don't even risk that. Daniel Sinnott on the ball now to Pulido. Can we get a goal off this? Alan Pulido runs past his man. Alan Pulido, what a fantastic... Stephen Thomas. Oh, that should be a goal. Ball's going to be whipped in here by Haji. He whips it in. It's going to go to Smolders. Shadrach. Oh, Shadrach, you idiot. No, wait, what? Smolders. Roy Keane. Roy Carroll. Roy from Coronation Street misses the free kick. Second change of the game here. We're going to bring off Sinnott and bring on Juan Ramirez. Was our second change of the game. I'll tell you what, attacking's not actually doing that well. We're going to go direct instead of retaining possession. We're going to go higher tempered as well. See if that makes any difference. We're going to go through to this substitution with a highlight. Haji on the ball, puts it to Alan Pulido. The striker needs to make a difference here. Alan Pulido runs past his man, shot, and Buric with the save. Smolders to Ramirez. Vasquez on the ball now to Tilly. The South African whips it into Pulido. Goes to nothing. Haji on the ball now. Tries to have a shot away. Nieto gets it. Shadrach. Put it to Juan Ramirez, that's right. Alan Pulido. Pulido, please! Oh my God! Schneck with the ball, puts it to Vadinho. Nieto with a tackle. Haji to Smith. We're playing quite well now since we've gone down more direct. El Macrini gets it to Roy Carroll, or Roy from Coronation Street. Salamans to Roy. Labil, I've forgotten names now, Johnson with a save, and it's going to go out for a corner, which is going to be whipped in by number 42, Salamans. He whips in the ball, it's going to go to Ramirez, who clears it, it's going to go out for a throw. No, it's not Salamans, whips it back in, Smolders. Oh my god, what's going on? What is going on? Oh my god, Sam Johnson is a hero. Ball's going to be whipped in here by Labil. Labil whips it in, it's going to be cleared out, and Ramirez, can we break here and get a goal? Ramirez on the ball, gets past this man to Alan Pulido, who loses the ball to Gonzalez. Gonzalez could be sent off here. Gonzalez could be sent off. Is he being sent off? Go ahead, Eagles, we're down to 10 men. This is a big chance. Our final change of the game is going to be Shadrach coming off for Mosquito. We've actually moved Ramirez into the midfield and put him as a roaming playmaker. We're also going to put Mosquito as an attacking advanced playmaker and see if we can get a goal now they're down to 10 men. Kayla Smith with the throw and gets it to Schneck. Now we'll go ahead, Eagles get a chance here. Roy from Coronation Street puts it for Dino. Vidino in the ball to Roy from Coronation Street. Smolders with a challenge, gets it to Johnston, who clears it, and Mosquito's on that left hand side. He's got a chance. Amavor heads it clear. Goes as far as Antulli, he whips it to Juan Ramirez. Now Juan Ramirez passes it Mosquito on the left hand side to back to Ramirez. It's a lovely passing play to Hadji now. He gets tackled by Labil, and Roy from Coronation Street breaks. Puts it to Vidino, the Brazilian, puts it back to Roy from Coronation Street. Has a shot and it goes in. Oh my fucking god. I don't believe this. I don't believe this. I will be honest, Go Ahead Eagles have been a good side, but they're down to 10 men. Right, let's pause this for a second. Let's just go ahead and go route 1. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do a team talk with an aggressive push forward, you sons of bitches, and get a goal right now. We're also going to go ahead and unpause it now, and then we're going to go ahead and go from control to overload. I want a goal right now. 90 minutes in. We have a chance here with 3 minutes to spare. Vasquez on the ball, puts it to Mosquito. McCreaney Sackles, Zafani puts it to Roy from Coronation Street. Roy on the ball to McCreaney, to Zafani, puts it back to Roy from Corrie. He puts it to the Bill. Go Ahead Eagles might have another chance here, and if we lose this game by 2-0, I might just throw a fit. Zafani to Al McCreaney, back to Zafani. They're playing the ball very well here. Go Ahead Eagles. Jassy to Roy from Corrie, puts it to Vidino. Vidino with the shot. Sam Johnson with the save. Have we got a chance here? Sam Johnson, can you get a chance for us? Kick it as far as you flipping can. Sam Johnson with the ball. Amavor gets it. Vidino, that's got to be offside. Thank you very much. Sam Johnson with the free kick. We have a minute and 20 seconds to spare. He puts it to Stephen Thomas. Camiglano whips it. Kayla Smith to Hadji. Hadji on the ball to Ramirez. Gets tackled by Jassy, who's going to put it to Vidino. Nieto a header. Puts it to Entulli. Oh my god, I'm getting so nervous. We need to get a goal. We don't deserve this. We don't deserve this. We don't. Well, look at the stats. They do deserve this. We haven't played well at all. Vidino for the Brazilian. Puts it on the left-hand side to Schneck. He whips it in to Roy from Corrie. Zafani clears it. Ramirez. Can we get a break here? Go on, Mosquito. Tackle Amavor. For God's sake, Jesse or Jossie or Jassy. I don't fucking know. It's Zafani. And a very good interception. We have 20 seconds to go. We are losing this game. I cannot believe this. Roy from Corrie holds it down to Zafani. A good tackle by Smolders. Zafani on the ball again, puts it to Roy from Corrie, and we've lost this game 1-0, and I do not believe this. What an absolutely disgusting performance. Oh my god, and Vitesse lost. Are you mental? Are you, like, honestly mad? Vitesse lost their first game of the season to FC Utrecht, who were 18th when they played this game. The bottom team beat the top team. It's like Bayern Munich all over again. Oh my god, we lost to Go Ahead Eagles. FC Groningen drew a final. I can't believe this. They went down to 10 men and scored after they got 10 men. Roy from Corrie with the goal. So after that abysmal performance against the Go Ahead Eagles, we are now sitting in 5th with 28 points. We are 1 point behind PSV. Vitesse have now dropped to 2nd place for the first time this season on goal difference after final drew with Groningen. So it's a big chance for teams like Ajax to probably climb up the table once again and win the league for the fucking 100th time in a row. So that's going to be it for this episode. We're going to go into the winter break soon. We have Espanyol, Groningen and Eindhoven now. Then we go into the winter break where we face off Querétaro in Mexico, Tigres and our former club, Club America. I'll be recording that game as highlights for an intro. We have Leverkusen as well. Before we go ahead and face off against Vitesse on a Wednesday, we faced off against the team who hadn't lost until just now as our first game back after the winter break. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Around the World. If you did, leave a like. And if you didn't, tell me in the comments down below. And I'll see you all very soon for another episode of Around the World.